Hello everybody, it is I, Emerald Warrior, excuse me. Had something got in my throat. So yeah. It's been a hot second since I uploaded anything. And, before we get going, I do have a couple shout outs to make. One to Brandon, one to Evan, you two. Great guys. Met them at Pacelli, either this year or last year. Can't remember. But no, you guys are great guys. Aaron, he's alive. And so, yeah. Honestly, I didn't know if I should do the Smash Ultimate review. Some people were saying, or telling me, you should do Taekwondo, a whole video about Taekwondo. I mean, I could do one explaining Taekwondo, if that's what you guys want. Tell me down in the comments. But I'm not sure if I could just record a class. Fun fact, if you want to actually do Taekwondo, feel free to come in, talk to me, if you have my Snapchat or Facebook. Send me a message. I can get you directions and a location and all that. And yeah, the first class you take is free. I recommend coming on a Monday because that's when I'll be there at 5:30 to 6:30. They're just an hour long. You start out with warming up. You'll be taught basic kicks. Oh, that's a bunch of turkeys. You guys not be able to say this because this is kind of a dark shot, but there was a nice flock of turkeys right there on the side there. Woo, sun, hello. But yeah, your first class, you can just participate in whatever clothes you want. I recommend something baggy and nice and loose. Yeah, so like I said, send me a snap, send me a Facebook, send me whatever you feel like. I'll get you directions. The first class you want to have, you can just participate. If you want to keep going at it, feel free, join in. We all are welcome. Then we'll give you more details. Anyway, side rant over. This is the thing I've been promising to do for a while, and well, I thought maybe I should wait until all the characters are released, and all that, and all the DLC is revealed, and yada 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 yada. You know what? Screw it. So many people make reviews of things when they're only half done, half baked, half whatever. So this is mine. Also, I'm driving my car back from my dad's workplace. So, because he had to borrow it to get to work. So that's why we're going on a road trip. Woo! So, anyway, let's start out with the stuff I like about Smash Ultimate, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, the newest title in the series that has gone on for a shocking amount of time and has gotten really cool with its characters. Let's start out with the good stuff. Originally I did like a whole synopsis of the game and what I thought of it, but you know what? That's dumb. I'm just gonna do a broad statement kind of thing. So let's start out with stuff I like. The roster. Totally enjoy that. I don't think, because Sakurai, which is the guy who made Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and well, just all the Smash Bros. Titles, people were actually emailing him day and night saying, we want this character, we want that character, we want you, we want. And I'll go into like the DLC stuff, which is where I think Sakurai finally put his foot down and gave the middle finger to all the fans who were demanding things, which I think was hilarious how he did it. But I'll get into that. Well, you know what? Since I'm on the roster, I'll do that. DLC characters. Let's just start with the ones that I don't really care about and move up from there. So, right now, we don't know who the 5th pack is. Technically, the 6th pack, but I'll get to that. For the first DLC Fighters pack, as it's called. And we just learned a while ago that there are more characters in development, and there's more stuff to come. So, yeah, this is a game that they are planning, that Nintendo and Sakurai are planning to hold on to and keep running for a few years to go. So, anyways, DLC characters. Let's start with the ones I don't care about. From lowest to highest, I guess. Joker from Persona 5. Never played even Persona 1. I have nothing for this character. He's okay to play with. He's a bit gimmicky and he's a bit strange, but I mean, he's fine to play as. If you play him, congrats. There are some characters that I find it stupid that people play him because they're basically tier picking, and it's like, come on, just play the character you enjoy. You don't need to pick the character that, ooh, it's the strongest, ooh, it's this, ooh, it's that. No, play the character you enjoy. So yeah, Joker, he's fine. Don't care about him, don't really like him or enjoy him or play him. But yeah, he's whatever. Next down, the hero. Broad term because it represents 4 different series or games in the series. Again, I don't really care about him. I've never played the series and never played any of its games. Yeah, I don't care. I do think some of his stuff that was implemented to simulate the games he came from was very dumb. I mean, he literally has a move from his RNG slot move thing that can actually KO you at 0% damage, which is very, very, very dumb. He has moves that in a single hit can do up to 80% damage, which is, again, very dumb. But you know what? They're trying to simulate the game they came from, so whatever. Next, going on the list, my top 3, Terry Bogard. He just got revealed as the next DLC pack character. You know, never played Fatal Fury, which is the game he comes from, but honestly, he looks kind of fun. He looks like he could be an enjoyable character to play as. Which is where these top 3 come in. It's like, I haven't played any of the games that the DLC characters are coming from so far, but I find, gotta drive here, I find a good portion of them at least fun to play. If I find them fun to play, then yeah, I'm going to enjoy them much more than even if I just knew, oh yeah, I played that game, that guy was real fun to play as, you know, or whatever like that. Which comes up to Banjo and Kazooie, the one that everyone was like, wow, they actually got him in, because that is a Microsoft-owned character. One of the first times you can successfully say that Microsoft and Nintendo are getting along fairly well. Yeah, I mean, really, the console wars are kind of over. Sony and Microsoft are getting along nice. Microsoft and Nintendo are getting along better. I think the only thing you need to do to tie the knot of ending the console wars is to get Sony and Nintendo playing nice again. I say again because they used to play nice, but things got complicated. And boom, you'd have the end of the console wars. If you can't tell, I've gone off on a weird tangent. This happens a lot in my videos, so yeah. Anyways, Banjo-Kazooie, never played the game, but they're a fun character to play as. I enjoy them. And last but not least, Sakurai's middle finger to anyone who demanded a character in there, Piranha Plant from Mario. When it came out, it was like a complete joke character. Like, ooh, you get to fight as a plant, a potted plant. No, he's completely viable. He, she, it, whatever you want to call it, an LGBTQ, LMNOP, I don't care. But, like, I think it's amazing that he put this character in. It's not only a show of how creative they can get with making these characters, it's also a show of this man makes this series to, like, the best he can, and you're not happy? Fine. You get a pot. You get a potted plant to fight with. Enjoy. Don't ask for me. Don't ask me anything again. I mean, I fully enjoy and embraced when Piranha Plant was released. I thought it was annoying when people were demanding characters from anime and characters from, you know, sub-characters from a really old series or whatever. But, like, Sakurai has gone on record to basically state that this is a celebration of purely video games, so no anime characters for, like, ever. So stop demanding those. Anyways, that's the roster. I took way too long on just that. Next up, a lot of the game I actually really enjoy. There's some stuff that, like the stage builder, the home run contest, some of those mini games that they put in. Not sure why those weren't in day one. Maybe there was something going wrong with them or something like that. I don't know. Honestly, I thought, oh, okay, fine. They got rid of them, you know, whatever. But now that they're in, I'm like, yeah, why weren't these in day one? Why couldn't we do all this stuff day one? But, yeah, it's fine. Mii Fighters are finally online, which reminds me that another big news was that Sans from Undertale was coming on as a Mii Fighter costume, which, when he was released, I was a bit worried, or when he was, you know, when I saw that he was going to be in the game, I was a bit worried, oh great, our final fighter slot is taken up by basically an internet joke, an internet meme, but you know what, I'm okay that he's just a Mii Gunner costume. I am totally fine with that. If he had taken the last slot for the fighter packs, I would have been not okay with him joining. But he's just a costume, so excuse me. I am A-okay with that. So, yeah. But most of the game, I fully enjoy. Online play, it's okay. I get the occasional laggy match, which kind of frustrates me because I'm paying $20 to go online, similar to, like, Xbox and whatnot. And it's like, come on. I don't want this, you know. I'd like a clean match where I'm not playing in slow-mo, please. But, yeah, other than that, I don't like how competitive the competitive scene has gotten. Like, it's gotten to the point where that is its own toxic barrel of ugh. Which will bring me to something a bit later on in this video. But, like, I don't understand why this game has the need and urge to be super focused on competitive play. Like, I get it. There's a lot of people who take this child's party game very seriously. But, like, you don't have to format your whole game to appease those people at all, please. Remember that there are some of us out there that are just filthy, dirty casuals. Ugh. You know. But, like, I don't know. It's a bit annoying to me that it's a bit more competitive than previous games. Like, oh, Brawl wasn't competitive enough because it was floaty and it wasn't broken like our last game. Because our last game was pumped out in 2 years and had so many glitches we could abuse it till a point where we were actually playing just a glitchy game and calling it the meta. I don't know. I'm going off on another weird tangent. But anyways, online, it's fine. A bit too laggy for my liking, but it's okay. I'm a dirty casual. I don't mind. But here where we come to the stuff that I hate. The new adventure mode was put into this game. Oops. It was called Spirit Mode. Looked something along the lines of Brawl's Subspace Emissary, which I thought, okay, it's like a Subspace 2 kind of deal, where it's, you know, it's actually a story, where it incorporates the characters and whatnot. Nope. I don't know if you'll understand this term, but it's what you call a grindathon. It's match after match after match after match after match after match on a ginormous map. Like, oh my goodness, it's way too big. And there's just so many fights that is like, well, you have to take this into account, and you have to have this right thing, and yada yada. That it's almost stupid at this point, and I hate it. I was really upset when I sat down and played, and it was just this grindathon, and I was mad. Now, I'm not mad because, it's not exactly what I demand it to be. Oh, okay, well, maybe that's a lie. Look, I just want a story, okay? If Mortal Kombat, of all games, can have a story that ties the characters together, where you can see it from both points of view, and it all makes sense in the world, I think you can release a Smash game with a cohesive story. A part of why I enjoyed it is because you get through a level or 2 or 3, and then you'd get to a cutscene where you just kind of got to sit back and chillax. That's what I really missed from Brawl, was those cutscenes. Oh, but they got leaked online, so you didn't want to include them ever again. That's stupid. Rule number 1 of the internet: anything you put out there will be leaked in one way or another. Like, get over yourself. Give us a good story mode. Anyways, see, seems I have some time here while I'm heading back home. Let's see. I guess I did tease a while. Let's see. Did I go over anything? Anything I forgot about? I feel like there was more jokes that I had in the first few runs of this, but hey, this is like my 6th attempt to try to record this and make it look cool. So, yeah. Sorry if it's not the best. Hey, I'm at least using a stand instead of just setting my phone up and hoping it balances. So, that's why it's a little wobbly, but it hasn't fallen down, thank goodness. But I feel like there's more I talked about the first few runs I had of this topic. Oh well. A while back I did show off that I was downloading Fortnite, so yeah, I can slap that in the title now, because might as well, since we're doing kind of a drive-by review. Fortnite's fine. Not an amazing game. I think the gameplay gets a bit repetitive. Honestly, I think it's a bit stale at this point. But like, jeez, get this car go any slower. I mean, I get where in its heyday when it first started out, I could see where people really got attached to this. I don't get why it basically killed YouTube as far as any other game. And yes, I will admit, in there I did pay some money to unlock the season pass for this season. Look, I like my games to have some flair, so I did it purely for the cosmetics. I mean, for crying out loud, it's gonna expire in a couple days and I haven't even gotten all the tiers. I could pay $60 to get the rest of the tiers, like that's gonna happen. I pumped enough money into you. But, yeah, it's fine. Definitely don't get why it was so addictive. Well, I mean, I guess I do. The gameplay is easy to figure out. The rules, there aren't really any. you can pretty much figure out how to play the game in one sitting. And it's rather easy to master gaming. The building's probably the best part. The hardest part. Not the best part. The best part's probably the actual firefighting, but you get the people who jump around and just, oh, I got a shotgun, I'm just gonna yeah, it feels like you're playing with 12-year-olds. Which are probably what 90% of the actual players are, or younger, which is why it's like, yeah, I don't wanna, unless I'm gonna, like, play with friends or something, then I'll probably hop on there and do something, but, like, yeah, no, if I can avoid it, I will. I'll play Minecraft, I'll play, there's a game I have on my Xbox called Human Fall Flat. That game, while difficult, is hilarious to watch. I wish I had friends to play it. But, unfortunately, right now, I can only play LAN co-op. So, I mean, other games like that, other games I can play online. I do have the subscriptions and everything, but, like, yeah, Fortnite, I'm glad it's dying. I honestly am. I have no idea why it stayed around this long, or why there are people that purely just do Fortnite. I mean, come on. Get better games. I get it. It draws in money. The 7-year-olds are like, oh, Fortnite, I'll go watch Fortnite. But, like, jeez. That's why I watch people like Minilad or Markiplier. Yes, Markiplier had his Fortnite stage, but that was like 2 episodes. So I can deal with that. He's gone on to do better stuff. Minilad never did anything Fortnite, which is like, woo! Good. But, like, it just saddens me that this is the game that supposedly was gonna run all other games out of business, you know? No, it wasn't. I never believed it would, and what do you know? It didn't. Minecraft has gone on the rise again, and as far as players and as far as watchers. I've been playing it since, like, 1.8, 1.9. So, all the updates and all that stuff, like adding pandas, adding bees, adding turtles, all that kind of stuff, I was there when that happened. I watched when those were added. And that's why I do think there is just a better appeal from Minecraft than, like, Fortnite or something. It's just more creative. It's quite literally a game built on creativity, on, you know, build your world, make it your own. And it wholeheartedly accepts that and takes that onto it as a responsibility. So, yeah. If I would say, if you wanted to play Fortnite, get some friends to do it. Otherwise, just don't. Play Minecraft, or even buy Smash Brothers. So, other than that, I think that's all for today. You now get to know where my house is. I'm sure that's not going to affect me in any way, shape, or form later on in my life. Please no one become a stalker and, like, come over here. That would not be okay. So, anyways, that's all for today, guys. Yeah. Again, shout-outs to Aaron, Evan, excuse me. Aaron, Evan, and Brandon. Let's throw it out to Dalton. His channel is called Nezu Gaming. I probably could put it in the description, so, yeah. I will talk to you guys later. You have a great night. Peace.